Hey there guys, what's going on? This is OLB One Lucky Bullet, and wanted to do a quick video on what I went and did. So everybody knew I had a Tacoma, and well, I went and traded it in and I got this, which is a new Tundra. And as you can see, I've already done some things to it. So you can tell that I've blacked out the emblems, and then if we walk around, I've already blacked out the tailgate and everything. Gator cover on it, blacked out the other side as well, and then we have the Classio full leather installed on it, as you can tell, on the back. And then for the front, we have all the Classio as well. We also have the Kenwood DMX 9907 XR, I believe. It's pretty nice, but I'm waiting on the JVC 1000 to get here, so I'll definitely be doing something on that. I also did all this, so I took out the chrome, blacked this all out, blacked out the knobs all up in here, did all these. The only chrome left is here on the 4x4 shifter. I just haven't had time to take that off yet. I need to. There's a better picture of the back seat, as you can see. One thing that I did do that I really enjoy, so the Tundras, for some reason, some of them, the higher end models, which this is the SR5 TRD off-road, whatever, and then you have the limited and like the platinum. Those are, you know, but for some reason it didn't come with the under the bin storage, which, you know, kind of irked me. So you can actually buy this kit, and it's got storage bins all the way across. You do have to cut out in here 3 little squares, but they're not bad. They're not bad at all. I didn't mind doing it. As you can see with the seats, everything still works, you know, everything goes up. I don't like this. This irks me because it's not wanting to go back. I don't know if I installed something wrong, but it's not terrible. It's a helicopter overhead. There is something else I wanted to show you guys. So another mod that I did to this truck, let me get in, is, I don't know if you can see it, this. So it came with just the little tray here, and that wasn't bad, but it, you know, no wireless charging. So obviously this Kenwood has wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, so kind of figured, well, what's the point of having a, you know, cords dangling down everywhere? So the installation for this is pretty straightforward. You take this all has to come off. So start with, you have to pull, I don't know if you can see it, this. You have to pull this completely off. There's a couple bolts, four or five bolts that hold the hinge on. You take it off, and then you go into here, you take out all these little screws, and then there'll be a couple other screws in here that are actually holding this tray in. You take the tray out, you put the new one in, and then that's it. Put it back together. It plugs in to the cigarette lighter inside. There's an adapter that comes with it, and that's it, you know, and it works. You know, I like the colors of it. It lights up, you know, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. Everything else in here, you know, I blacked out the little Toyota. I don't like chrome specifically on any of my vehicles, so I generally try to stay away from it. My daughter's trying to bring me a cup of coffee, as you can see right there, but I was telling her just to go ahead and go, but she's not going to listen to me, so I will take that. Thank you. Alrighty. So everything else in here though, so far I've kept pretty stock. I haven't done anything with the speakers, anything like that, you know, nothing crazy like I did with my Tacoma. You know, my Tacoma, when I finally was finished with it, you know, I had, you know, completely overdid, I would say overdid, but I completely redid everything, from a cold air intake, full exhaust. You know, I went with, bigger tires, bigger rims, a lift kit on it, front and rear suspension work done on it. I had a stage 3 performance tuner put on it. I don't know why I did all that, but I mean, it was cool to do. But it was probably something that I didn't really need to do. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the upgrade. I mean, I got a fair deal for my truck when I traded it in. And then I bought this one. This one only had 4,000 miles on it when I bought it. So, I mean, for me, that's brand new. I mean, somebody had this probably, you know, it sat on the lot and they may have used it to, you know, as a loaner or something like that, but everything was mint in it. You know, like I said, the only thing I hated was the fact that it was the cloth seats. So I went with the Clasio black leather. Now I could have got it with the stitching and all that stuff and whatever. I'm just going to tell you this. The seat covers themselves are not hard to put in, but it's the headrest. The headrests were absolutely brutal. Like, my hands hurt so bad afterwards from shoving and tucking and then having to do the headrest and trying to fight to get them on. It definitely wasn't fun. But, you know, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've got an appointment next week. All my windows get tinted, which is, you know, first time I've ever tinted windows in any of my cars. I've never done that. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Obviously, I'm here in Virginia, so we can't tint our front windshield. We can get like the little banner that, you know, kind of goes across the top of it or something, but I'm not even going to do that. I don't even think it's worth it. A few other things I'd like to do to this eventually. You know, like I said, I've got the JVC KZ1000W, whatever the hell these weird numbers are they put with these stereos. But basically, it's the new JVC. It's got a 10.1 inch floating head display. I had the Pioneer 8600 Next, which you guys saw the video on, and I generally liked that head unit. I liked it a lot at first, but then after a few months of using it, you know, the UI was pretty laggy in it, and it was kind of slow. So it kind of bummed me out. So I was just kind of waiting for the next big thing. And, you know, I had originally had a Halo 9, and I was like, oh, I'll get the Halo 11. It's kind of hard to go with the Halo 11 in 2020 when the Halo 9 came out in 2018, and it still has the same specs, you know, the new one does as the old one. It's just an 11-inch screen. Still the same low resolution 480. The PPI on it is only like 83, which is freaking terrible. So it makes it really hard to see your maps, like the roads and stuff, for like Waze or like Google Maps, because that's what I use. I use Google Maps and Waze for everything. Even though I love my CarPlay, I don't use Apple Maps because they're terrible. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. I mean, this head unit is $900, and I'm going to do a review here in a few minutes on this. I've had this one here for, I don't know, about not 2 months, maybe a month. I've had my truck a month, and that was the first thing I did because, you know, even with a new truck, for some reason, Toyota was just a-holes about CarPlay and Android Auto. And I'm sorry, but like, that's something that I've got to have. And, you know, not having that was, you know, a big deal breaker kind of for me. So, you know, as soon as I got this truck home, I immediately ordered me something. I ordered originally, funny story, I ordered the Sony AX8000 because I was like, I don't really care you know, about the car stuff on there. Like, I'd never use it, the gauges and stuff. I didn't really care. Man, that picture is terrible on that thing. I'm sorry if anybody likes the AX8000. I hated it. I could not stand it. I had it in for one day, and I returned it back to Crutchfield, which they're, you know, shout out to the Harrisonburg Crutchfield here in Virginia. Super awesome guys to deal with. Every time I go in there and get stuff, you know, or have issues, they're awesome to work with. I bought this Kenwood. I actually bought the 9707, which was last year's model, because they had it on clearance. And so when I bought it, put it in, nothing would work on it. Like my CarPlay, nothing, you know, it kept giving errors. Took it back, you know, their technician, free of charge, came out, helped me. You know, we were sitting here, pardon my language, dicking around with it for a while. Still couldn't get it right. Turned to find out that it was a default head unit. So they actually took that one back. This was an open box, discounted one. Took it back and gave me the brand new one that literally just came out a couple months ago, out of the box. You know, marked it down. It was $1,000, almost 900 and some change with tax. And they just did a flat out even trade. I didn't expect them to do that, but they're super good guys. They're appreciative of the business. So definitely support your local Crutchfield, because I know their stores are kind of small lately. You know, support any of your local small audio stores. You know, Crutchfield's great to deal with just because you can order whatever you need and you get like all the bonus accessories and stuff that you need with it. But I'm digressing and going into something else. Basically, I just wanted to pop in, do a quick little video here, just saying hi. Thank you guys. You know, my Pioneer video, man, that thing got like 7,000-8,000 views. It's freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much. You know, I'm still trying to grow this channel. I know I'm sporadic with my uploads, but man, I'm an area manager for a big company, so I've got lots of stuff to do. But I am going to put my GoPro 8 back in here. Hopefully I can start vlogging or whatever the hell you want to call it a little bit more often. So thank you guys. Big ups to all of you that subscribe to my channel. I've noticed that the subscriber rate has gone up. I noticed my watch time's gone up. And it just so you guys know, you know, I'm not monetized. I don't get money off doing YouTube. I don't get any of that stuff. I do it because I enjoy doing it, and I do it because it's fun. And that was the reason I took a break there for a while a year ago, was because I was trying to do something that everybody else already did with tech stuff and, you know, reviews of games as soon as they came out and things like that, man. And I'm just this one guy, you know. It wasn't fun. I have more fun just talking to everybody like this. So thank you guys. Definitely hit me up on any of the social media platforms. Facebook, I have my own page there. Make sure you go over there and like it. I also have my Instagram. I also have Twitter. You know, I have everything. So just hit me up. Let me know if there's certain things you guys want to know about, if you want me to check it out. I mean, I keep up to date on almost everything. So if there's ideas that you want to see, you know, if you're cautious on buying something, whether it's truck related, car related, audio, games, you know, whatever, let me know. I'd be glad to help you guys out. And until then, I'm gonna, you know, get ready to do this little review impressions for this Kenwood. So definitely stay tuned for that, and appreciate the support. Thanks.